knife rider.
What's that?
A knife.
Yeah.
Fucking boards in. Drink selection. M.B.S.R. Doesn't matter, bit of extra. Goes well with the onion. Caramelised. Yeah, it's looking good now.
Or you can buy pre-dyed in any amount of colours, you know, any colour you want basically. So you cut out your sheath and you get your piece of leather. Now if I put that down this way, you've got the smooth side upwards. Imagine that folded. Got a right-handed. Yeah, that used the curve of the wood there.
Is it? It's just a natural curve. So that's just the curve of the wood as it presents.
That's the way he's cut that out, isn't it? But it might be a bent. Yeah.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
I like that. Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Some people do use a natural, you know.
You can you?
No, I know people do. Yeah.
You can actually go out looking for it.
Yeah.
Cecil Hewitt, absolutely brilliant fellow.
Yeah. And are you passing this on to it? Have you got people, young, you said you mentioned your grandson, is he taking on?
Well, he doesn't live near me, I live 200 miles away from here. I'm in Africa. I wouldn't want him to take on this.
Yeah.
It's a hard life. You travel quite a bit with it very often for the work.
Yeah.
You sometimes end up with interesting projects. The highlight of mine.
All right, matey.
Hi, Maddie.
Hey, how are
How you
you?
doing, my friend? You well?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm a lot better today, thank you.
And I remember that our friends from the Netherlands, not Holland, although he
That's
comes
correct.
from Holland in the Netherlands.
Yeah. And it's not the Netherlands, it's the Netherland.
Nederland.
Nederland.
Yes.
Netherland.
Yeah.
I'll say I'm almost a local.
Nederland.
Almost.
You do realise that we're only separated by a small body of water.
Yeah. It's not that much.
You're virtually English.
And it used to be dry. So
You're very much English, Maddie, you know that, don't you?
I know.
Yeah.
I can
Even
call-
got British Army trousers on, because the Dutch ones aren't very
This is
good.
Dutch.
It's Dutch?
Yeah.
No, the British then, they copied us.
I guess there's a small difference. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Some in the
I can
black
tell you
spots
exactly what it
there's
is. No, I can tell you exactly what it is. Yours have a Dutch man in it. Ours
yeah,
have an
that's
English
it.
man in it. That's the difference. But the company that makes it.
Not at all. It's not at all.
Hey, wait, I'm not ready for you. Not right now, okay?
Hold on a minute.
Might share some knowledge with you, you've probably got a scoop for it.
Because I've got a bedroll as well, so that round.
Same thing as you, there's a nice carving, really beautiful carving of one of his knives.
Right.
So one of the shape that he produces. And it had been on his...
Oh, you have taken!
I know over the years.
You need to get one of them horns, mate. Where you wake up in the morning, you can just like...
And then you go, how was it?
You need a Lord of the Rings alarm.
Brian is awake!
And you're like, well,
I am ready for battle.
it's awful that it's
Ready for bushcraft. Ready for bushcraft.
See the
Right for the ruin.
Woodland Wade's got the last year that they had it at Elveston Castle.
I'll see you.
That's what you can have.
Yeah.
Menus that they like.
No, I need more light, mate.
Turn them off, like, all spinning like in
Yeah,
the church.
that's right.
Who's there?
That's my present operation. If only you knew how to eat Chinese.
Oh!
If you pick that up now, just to rinse that out, because I bet it's like salmon.
Right, get the Leatherman. Get the Leatherman.
So the bar back there.
Oh!
I want to get a Batman's like, little sticker.
More light, more light.
That would be good, yeah.
Oh!
That'd be awesome.
It's a beast, mate.
Oh, 20 quid.
Lost it.
Really?
From home base.
Awesome.
No, I can't find it, mate. Where is it?
I have that
More light.
torch next to it. I had it home to deliver it.
No, more light.
I'll get a bottle.
I've been dreaming all about you. I've been sleeping the whole day through. This is not how it's meant to be for you and me, you and me. We're meant to fly together. I know things don't always turn out. I know this world keeps getting smaller and it's closing around me. I wanna be free. Muddy tracks don't look back. We're far away. The lonely road. Come on, let's go. It's time to see. It's time to breathe. Oh, oh, oh. I've been working all of my life. My body's aching, but it needs a break. Sun goes down, you don't give it to me. Stars take hold and the darkness closes in. I need a break from this endless day. I need a break, oh I know this is the way. Why won't you give it to me? I pray. This world keeps getting smaller and it's closing around me. I wanna be free.
Together as one lump. And it's still a tiny bit dry. I haven't got rid of. Anyway, so we want that to warm up. We'll get the kettle, just keep it warm, and we're leaving that till 5 past. So that's doing okay. Once it's done, we're then going to be sticking it back down there. So next bit, I thought would be quite fun if we get on and do a bit of a bannock recipe. That's looking really nice, and it's interesting. That yours was probably the first over the fire, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's just a minute or two ahead, or a minute even. You start to see what they're up to. It's just peace and quiet. It's good therapy, mate. There, when people talk about using bread makers, well, yeah, you're missing out on the therapy. The fact that you get to knead the dough and bash it around a bit. And I think the other key thing is just trying different things out. With the cheese recipe this morning, I just thought, I fancy putting some cheese in the bread. Let's see what happens.
Hey guys, I want to meet you, two of my friends, and maybe you can introduce yourself and telling the people what you're doing here at the gathering.
I'm Danny. I'm the editor of the Bushcraft Journal. We're an online magazine, and we have some of the best experts and students and schools from around the world contributing and writing very informative articles about the outdoors and outdoor living.
Okay, and how much does it cost?
£20 for a year's subscription.
£20 for a year?
Yeah, 6 issues.
6 issues.
6 issues, once
and
every 2 months.
For the price of 5.
Okay, and therefore you have to go online, or
yes,
do you send it by email? Or?
Yeah, the bushcraftjournal.com is the website.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so on the website there's plenty of options. You know, you can either buy single issues or you can buy a year's subscription. Obviously the year's subscription you're getting 6 issues for the price of 5, so you're getting 1 free. We've also got some of the kit that we're selling too, you know, these new pouches.
They're lovely, they are.
These, you know, take with you on your journeys when you're going outdoors, you know. But the main thing is about the information that we're selling, we're putting forward for the public. The idea is, you know, getting all these people's experience and sharing it with you at a great, you know, a great thing, really. You know, so,
and what I find pretty annoying in most magazines is all the commercial stuff. How's about that about in the Bushcraft Journal?
Zero adverts.
Zero adverts?
Yeah, there's not one advert in it. We stay away from any of the advertisements in the magazine. That's why we do it online, because we have no overheads for printing and postage. You know, we can have 118 pages of cover to cover in these. Obviously we've printed these off so that people can see them and have a look at what content we've got. But there's not one advertisement in it. The only thing that we do is at the end of the article author gets a link to their website or their blog or whatever it is, so that it's a little thank you to them, and the reader, if they're interested in them, can find out more about their schools or what sort of subjects they cover and do. So yeah, it's great. Yeah.
So you're more independent as well.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
many magazines depend on the companies that are advertising, and they can say, okay, but we don't want that article or that article in your magazine, otherwise we won't advertise anymore.
But no, we're totally independent, and it's a magazine for people who are really interested in the outdoors, not kit and not clothing and brands and all this kind of jazz. It's about learning the skills and getting back outdoors, and that's what's most important to us all.
And that makes it unique nowadays.
Yes, I like to think so, yeah.
Okay, well, I hope you get more subscribers.
Yeah, brilliant.
It would be cool.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Put your left hand joystick slowly,
left hand
like that, right hand on top, push as hard as you can, quick, really a lot of pressure, speed. And out, quick. If you do it too slowly, you're going to burn it out. But yeah, you've done well then.
Yeah, I'm sure you get that. Professional, child, professional. Yeah. You're born to bushcraft. I was born for it.
Hey guys. Well, as you know, all good things come to an end, and today was the last day of the Wildernessgathering in Wiltshire, UK. Well, you have seen my video already, got an impression. What I can't show you in the video is the emotional part. that's the emotional part for me, because, well, most of you know what happened last year. I was on the gathering, bushcraft show as well. Then November I had to go to hospital, April I had to go to hospital, got a pacemaker, they diagnosed me with COPD, and well, a lot of blah 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 blah, in short, severe health problems. And there were moments that I thought I would die. And I mean, they bring you, and they bring, okay, over, just had to take a little break. But you can imagine when you're in good health at work and you just get dizzy and they call the ambulance, then you have to stay, and then they find out you have heart problems. I didn't know what would happen to me. Thank God it's not as severe as I thought. Just there's a pacemaker, and you can live with that. That's true. But I really thought I would die and never see any of you again. And it changed my life, it changed my feelings, and for me friendship already was important, but it has become more important. And just meeting you again after a year or even more, well, can't describe it, but thanks. Well, again, a massive thank you to all of you, and yeah, also happy with all the new people I met. Some I already knew from YouTube. Nice guys. You have to see the channel from Bodhi. He's got a very good channel. Put a link below. Charlie, who is a real novice in bushcraft, started a few weeks ago, and yeah, well, welcome to the bushcraft community. You're a great guy, and I think you have great skills. Just have to develop them more, and we stay in touch. Brian, thank you. Oh, I can't mention all the names, but well, thank you that you have let me being part of your group. Yeah. Just to make it short, this year has been a special year, and I had to overcome my fear of something happening to me, and yeah, it's like I started life again. And for those that I'm someone who easily gives away things, or buy you something to drink or to eat or whatever, don't ever think you have to repay me, because what I believe is when you have enough to share, you must share. And yeah, some people can't share because they don't have anything to share, or didn't bring anything with them to share. Who cares? Just make things easy. And that's also part of bushcraft, sharing things together, sharing knowledge, sharing your food, sharing your drink. And after all, we all have enough. And yeah, that's the philosophy, and I think it's part of bushcraft and should also be part of daily life. It's a bit more complicated, but well, we can try to do our best. Again, sorry, I'm talking too much, and there's so many things I want to say, but let's keep in touch. And again, a massive thank you for being here and letting me being here as well with you. Thanks for your friendship, and see you next time. And all the new viewers, please subscribe and comment. See you next time. Peace out.